tunnel. Raising the sides is a daily chore, morning and night.
What's the importance?
Well, what do plants put off?
Oxygen.
Yep. So, we gotta let all that oxygen out. Now, some people claim you go in there first thing in the morning and you can get a really good whiff of oxygen and get a nice little high. But I hadn't had that happen. Mine's not that airtight yet. Get you a breathing treatment. So just got to get them up as high as you can, get all that warm air out, because it's going to get hot in there today. Tomatoes don't like it over 90 degrees. They'll start dropping blooms when it gets over 90, and my temperature gauge, I'm not quite sure it's correct, but look what it's saying. Yeah, so big fans would be helpful, shade cloth would be nice, just money. Huh.
It's what everything comes down to in life.
So now we're going to do number 2. We call this new girl, and that's old Betsy. And we got this grant through the NCRS and RCS. This one came with shade cloth, which has been fabulous. Keep the temps down, really works. Because that one, it's not even up to 90 yet, so it's good.
That is a big difference.
Yeah. So, okay. Let's, I think that's enough of that. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous?
Oh,
it's a
wow.
zucchini bloom. It'll be closed up by the end of the day. See, that one. See, there's a little baby zucchini. I have struggled growing zucchinis this year. Look how beautiful. These are closing up. This is my problem. If anybody knows what I'm doing wrong, let me know. Blossom end rot. They're getting plenty of water. I don't know. I've thought about sticking some Tums in the soil. You ever heard of that?
No, but it makes sense.
Calcium.
Yeah.
So I have thrown out more zucchini than I've picked because of that. So what I did was I thought, well, maybe I've got too many in here because I get plant happy. So I took some out and threw them in the outside garden, and they're coming up just like nothing. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that color. So a real delicacy is picking those like that, taking that inside out, stuffing them with like prosciutto, and some kind of cheese, and deep frying.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So I think we got a problem here. I've just been spraying it with, forgotten what I'm spraying it with, but you see that it's working, whatever I'm spraying it with. It's all CNG certified because I am a certified naturally grown farmer. Yesterday I got the opportunity to go to Corinth and certify another farm, a young couple, 2 small children, just getting started. Oh, they were precious.
I bet.
Oh, they were precious. Look, there's little bee doing his job. Cucumbers have to be pollinated. That wasn't a honeybee, that was a bumblebee. Yesterday, old honeybee got me on the ear.
Oh no.
First time. Those boxes have been out there for years, and it's the first time a honeybee's stolen me. So this tomato here is called Paul Robeson, and it's a black Russian tomato. Of course, they're green right now. Perfect for fried green tomatoes, if anyone wants that. They're coming along nicely. Paul Robeson was an opera singer, and he sang "Old Man River." It's the one thing I remember. And I guess he performed a lot in Russia, but they loved him. Uh-oh, I see a little face. A new friend.
You'll notice at the beginning our talking tomatoes is some of your little creature. Do they have a distinct taste of anything?
Smoky. Yeah, they have a smoky taste. Dark flesh. You can save the seeds. I wanted to talk to you about that because I started saving seeds. You take your first fruits. If you're growing heirlooms, you use your first fruits when they're ripe and they're beautiful. Pick your most beautiful fruit, cut it in half, and squeeze out the seeds into a cup and let them ferment. There's a beautiful little bloom right there. And that's one that died. See? Too hot. Now your hybrids don't do that. They have bred them to withstand blossom drop or a minimal amount of blossom drop. See, these don't like it when it gets too hot. And then some varieties, that's just what they do. They're just going to drop. So this is all Paul Robeson.
Do you make sauces or stuff with them?
They're a good slicer.
A good slicer.
Yeah, they're a good slicer. Or a good salad tomato. But, yeah, you can make sauce with them. That's good. Look at all those. Lost.
I know there's certain types that make the better sauces. So.
Yes. Sauce tomatoes. All right, you got your beefsteaks, which are good for slicing. Then you got your plum, which have very few seeds, so they're very good for sauces.
Gotcha.
And they're really got a lot of meat. And then you got your cherries, which are just good to pop in your mouth. And
okay, so tell us what's the importance of the string.
Well, this is how we keep them from sprawling all over the ground. Tomatoes generally are sprawlers. Like in other places, they don't string up their tomatoes. They don't have to because their soil doesn't have all the fungi and bacteria that ours does here in the South. So in other areas, they'll just let them go across the ground. I don't know how they keep them from rotting on the ground. So, but here in the South, we have to keep ours off the ground, going upright, and this is one way we do it. My husband, Tom, is an Eagle Scout. He loves tying knots. So he loves this part of the job. You see his little perfect knots. So, he does that for me. I help, but he's the knot tyer, and he's taught me how, but he gets it. He gets out here and just does it. And so now, look at these. They're over my head. So guess what I'm going to do this year? Cut them.
And that doesn't lose any of the fruit? Or
No, I'm determined. Now, all the previous years, I have not. And they'll just grow into a big jungle because I'm too soft-hearted. But this year, I'm going to be Miss Cutter, and I'm just going to cut. When they get as tall as I am, they're gone. And guess what we can do? We can stick that sucker in the ground, and we'll have a new tomato plant.
Really?
If I want to.
I didn't realize that.
Oh, yeah. Take your suckers. Let me show you a sucker. if you want to prune your heirlooms or any tomatoes, you're going to have suckers. That's a beginning sucker. That's an old sucker. But the best time to get them is right there. No pain, no hurt. The only thing that happens is you're going to get tomato tar all over you. And we have to really work on keeping our hands tar free. And that's what we need to invent. A hand tomato cleanser with essential oils.
Oh, that would be great.
Get on that. So, yeah. But anyway, you take your nice suckers, at least 6 inches, and plant them. Stick them in the ground.
So you could share the love.
Share all the love. That's what it's all about. Now, there's some confrontation about the sucker thing, that they don't produce as many. They're not as healthy, because they're second generation. But, I mean, what's wrong with trying?
Exactly.
If you get, 10 pounds, it's a lot easier than starting from seed.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, yeah, this is called the Florida weave. Tom does it. I help. Here's the sucker. Okay, you can see that one better. Right there. And if you don't want to keep it, you just take your thumb and your forefinger and do that. And you can stick that in water and the roots will grow from the bottom. Stick it in the ground. Or you can, if you have some good soil, some good potting soil, stick it in the potting soil and you got you a new plant. I'm not doing that yet. Probably when these have run their course, I'll start planting their suckers for a second crop. So, we'll see if I do that. I hope I do. I hope I cut them. I hope I keep them pruned.
Well, we'll be watching.
Yes, you will. I'm excited.
Thank
Anything
you,
else?
Kelly.
You're welcome.
Again.
Happy matering.
It's a snake, Kelly.
What? Where?
Right there.
Oh my gosh! Let me get my snake grabber. Come on, Mr. Snake. We think you're a nice snake. You're a good king snake. We're just going to move you away from the house. Put you out here so you can find more stuff to eat. Move you to the wood. So, what kind do you think it is?
I think it's just a speckled king snake.
Look how nice.
I mean, he's like doop going for a ride.
He's like a juvenile, don't you think?
Yeah, he is little.
And I'm not hurting him.
Nope. He's a good snake.
He's a good snake. He's even going to be better out there.
Yeah.
Whoop whoop!